that means. I come in, I do a quick video that may last 15, 20 minutes, maybe an hour. We'll see what happens. But we're going to talk about a few different topics. We're going to start off with Kanye and Kim. But please allow me a moment to check my sound. Please allow me a moment to check. Okay, that popped up. So that the sound is good. So press 1 if you can hear me okay. Press 1 if you can hear me okay. Press 2 if the sound is muffled. Press 2 if the sound is muffled. It normally takes people 1 or 2 minutes to come into the room. So please allow time for people to come into the room. Please like the video as you're coming in. Please subscribe to the video as you're coming in. Please share the video as you're coming in. Let's do a little house cleaning. We're going to get to the topics at hand, and then we're going to talk because there is so much that's going on, and I think it's important for us to talk about what's going on and how it's going on and how stuff is going to play out. As we know, Kanye's a father of children in regards to having kids with Kim. He just recently announced that he's thinking about going into adult content. I can say that way. Now, as we know, there's people that do different things on only, and you can figure out the rest of that. And some people are paid just having people look at their feet. But you ask the question of why? Why now? Why is Kanye going into that field? All of a sudden, he has younger children. You would think that a dad that has younger children, I get that that's something he did prior to Kim. I get if that's something he did while he was with Kim. I get if that's something he did after Kim, but he's doing this in regards to with his new wife. Now, we've always questioned, I have, many people in the comments have, we've always questioned why does Kanye have his wife walking around the way he has her walking around with no undergarments? So you question that. And then you have this Taylor Swift thing coming out. And then Taylor Swift's best friend is spotted with Kim. Okay, we get that. But why, as a man that had what, Sunday service? He had like a traveling church. Now all of a sudden wants to go into adult content. Why? What's making this man? Because people used to look up to him in regards to his Sunday service, bringing people together, and then he started questioning his relationship with the man above, and him having questions about why his prayers weren't answered. Well, a lot of people's prayers aren't answered immediately. Hello. You act like you have a connection with a person that is supposed to, you call and they dial and they pick up. And it's like, no, things take time. And I want to say he has to take accountability for himself as well. So it's almost like he's going through different stages. Okay, this isn't working, music, okay, but there's ways that he's looking to do XYZ. Now, you have to remember, Kanye said he was going to start and open a bank a year ago. He mentions a lot of things and then he backs away from it. He mentions a lot of things and then he backs away. Now, will he really do this? Is he really talking with people on how he should start this? Because then you question, are Kim and Ray J still getting paid for that? What did Ray J say in regards to how everything happened? He was tired of being the fall guy and alleged there were several recorded and people looked at what should be put out. Okay, let's really think about what Kanye's saying. Now, if he does do this, that's something he may come out with this year or next year. In regards to his music, that's one thing he don't play about. He don't play about his music. That is something that he knows how to do. He knows how to produce. He knows how to get the guys in regards to making things happen. Now, if he's having these meetings and he's trying to compete with Only, and you can figure out the rest, if he's trying to compete with that, then people are saying young women that are even famous actresses or actors are getting into that to make money. People are going to be shifting, you guys. People are going to be shifting because if there is an alleged TikTok ban, people are going to do, and we're going to hear different things like we've never heard before. We really will. TikTok may possibly be banned, and there's a lot of people that make a lot of decent money on TikTok. Posting, they talk about their business, they do house tours, they talk about their food. There's a lot of people that have and they make a lot of money. This is the one thing. A lot of young adults didn't have what we had. So them being able to make decent money on TikTok was a blessing. That's a good thing. But if the government feels that there's concerns in regards to what's being watched, we get why it may be banned. But the biggest thing is that is going to affect a lot of young adult, middle age, and older people. And we're going to see a shift in regards to what people will do for money. And this is the biggest thing. It's been a blessing for young adults, middle age, and older people to do different videos because you see them having fun with their kids, with their husbands, husband and wife dancing with their kids, as long as it's appropriate. But the biggest thing is, how will that affect many people? Now, people will say, okay, go on over to YouTube. YouTube shorts are totally different than TikTok shorts, for real. People were told that, oh, you make, you know, 25 YouTube shorts, you'll get this money. Oh, you make 50 YouTube shorts a month, you'll get this money. False. That was not true. That didn't happen because I tried it. But the biggest thing is, we're going to see a shift. Now, why is Kanye doing this? Is he, or had he, or did he talk to someone in regards to what people are making on only? And is that why he's talking about getting into that? Now you figure a guy that was clean cut, now he looks different. A guy that has was looked up to in a great way. He goes through the divorce. He's doing these interviews. He's saying stuff that we're surprised about. And then he just recently did another interview and he was saying things that we were more surprised about. It's like, what? What are you talking about? Where's that coming from? In regards to his thoughts and feelings, how he wants someone to join him and his wife. Why doesn't he respect his wife? And then we question why we see the K's and the J's do what they do. And he stayed in that for a long time. And many people question, you married her, you had kids with her. Don't come to us crying and screaming that you're not getting your way when you saw what Chris Humphries went through. Real talk. You saw what Chris Humphries went through. So men have to realize you're going through divorce. Whatever you saw that guy go through, you may go through it even worse. Look at Portia and look at Simon. Their whole situation and their divorce is a mess. Look at Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. We've never really heard her have this much of a difficult time trying to get a divorce. In regards to Portia, Cordell basically said out, and he gave Portia probably nothing. Now we hear Simon is seeking, clips from Bravo, emails to Bravo. He sent a cease and desist to Bravo. Simon not playing with Portia. So when we look at what Kanye's gone through with the K's and the J's, and he continues to say, they tried to hospitalize me. And luckily he was able to get out of that. And you never know. Sometimes people can inject stuff and then you're out of it and you're loopy for months. And remember how his old trainer said, get it together or you'll be so out of it, you won't even remember spending time with your kids. He went through a lot. So it's sad that we're seeing a guy that did Sunday service. He's so different. He's changed. And he's a grown man. He can make a decision. People are going to say the people that created only didn't have problems with a person that created only. And now Kanye's wanting to create his own concept in regards to adult content. So people are kind of throwing a little shade to KIM because they're looking at the K's and the J's of what and how they got started. And then remember how, oh, this is a big one. Remember how Ray J sat on the Wendy Williams show and Brandy's mom had said, why would you think it's Ray J's fault? Who's the one that's on Playboy? Who's the one that's doing XYZ? Who's the one that tried to sue? But then we're like, how are you going to sue if it seems as if you put it out there? Because remember, Oprah said to Kim, people are stating you put it out, KIM. People are saying you put it out, KIM. Not Oprah saying, you're saying Ray J. Oprah adamantly made it very clear. And she was like, well, why would I cause that embarrassment to my family? That was years ago. But then Ray J was tired of how they were portraying him on their show. He was sick of it. Oh, here's a suitcase. The items look so old. But huh, I'm not gonna go there. I was about to say something. Woo! I'll keep that one for another day. But yeah, Ray J said XYZ. He was frustrated with the K's and the J's, and he said a lot in regards to that night. He was on vacation. He said, Chris, Kim, I have proof. Y'all signed XYZ. And a lot of people were like, oh my goodness, he brought receipts. That night, Ray J was furious, and all comments are less, just in our opinion of what we see, what we hear. But Ray J was frustrated about how they were trying to portray him. Now, we have this Kim situation and Taylor Swift calling her KIM. And allegedly, there's people in the comments kind of going in, making fun of. And I bet if not this week, next week, Kim is going to try and do something in regards to criminal justice, or she's going to try and get somebody out of jail, or she's going to connect herself to somebody. Bet money. I give it this week or next week or the month after. She's going to try and do something that's going to try and change the narrative, because not only is Kim dealing with the Taylor Swift thing, people are questioning the K's and the J's in regards to the connections they have in Hollywood, and their name is being attached to other things. Now, like I've said before, only a judge jury is going to have to decide if Diddy has done anything wrong. A judge jury is going to have to decide if there's any wrongdoing. People are trying to connect the K's and the J's in regards to being friends with Diddy. Many people can be friends with Diddy, but that doesn't mean they've done any wrongdoing in any illegal stuff. So a judge or jury will have to decide that. But many people are talking about the K's and the J's in regards to Corey being friends with Diddy, and Corey is dating Chris. So that's where everybody's raising their eyebrows. Remember how Kanye said, where did Corey come from? Why is he able to make all these connections, be close to all these people, be well known? Because remember, last year he was spotted with Jay-Z and Beyonce, and he looked like he was their bodyguard. And everybody was like, what? Why are we seeing Jay-Z and Corey together more? And it's kind of like, okay, why are we seeing that Kim is being invited and being near, and then you're able to get so close? Remember how North was dancing up on the stage right behind Beyonce? And we were like, okay, how are they able to get so close? So people have been questioning Jay-Z and Corey for a while. Yes, they have. Please like the video as you're coming in. Please like the video as you're coming in. Also, like, comment, and share. So people have been kind of giving Jay-Z and Corey the side eye. Then we find out that Corey was close to Kim Porter. Okay, we didn't know that. Many people saw the video in regards to RIP to Kim. The coroner pulling up, we saw Kamora Lee Simmons in the doorway crying, and many people are saying, well, she wasn't well. Why wasn't she hospitalized? Where were her kids? Where was her family? Why wasn't she hospitalized? Because then you have to remember, Kim Porter's friends spoke out that they were supposed to take a trip. She changed plans, didn't go with her friend. Her friend kept saying she sounded odd. She sounded different because she's normally her vibrant self. So my biggest thing is, why didn't she go to the hospital to figure out what was going on with her? I just saw a video this morning that people are requesting her autopsy. I'm like, wow, people are going deep. I was shocked in regards to the information that was in the documents in regards to Kim Porter's autopsy. And people are saying, who was there? Where were her children? Where were her sons? Where was her daughters? Were they there? And who got there first? And who made the call in regards to finding? So that's the biggest thing. If she wasn't feeling well, why wasn't she hospitalized? Or did she have a doctor come and treat her in regards to her medical issues? So let's get back to this situation. Kanye called out Corey, and he had said that he's either a Fed or he's CIA. That's Kanye's feelings. His thoughts, feelings, we can't confirm or deny, but that's Kanye's thoughts and feelings. And you could tell that's kind of when he started separating himself more and more and more, is when Chris started dating Corey. You have to remember, Kanye moved away from Kim, and they were apart for a while. And then remember, if you check out my video, Kim talks about, He lives in different states, and this is my marriage, and this is not how I want my marriage to be. And now we see him with Bianca every day, holding hands, opening doors. He seems happy and at peace, and that has to bother Kim. It has to bother her. But the biggest thing is, I bet money sometime this week or next week, we're going to see her try to do something in regards to criminal justice, criminal reform, criminal. But the biggest thing is, why aren't the K's and the J's cleaning up LA? There shouldn't be any homeless people. They could build a shelter that has glass and people can make sure people are safe, have security on each floor, and they could clean that up. They really could. But they're not choosing to. They're not choosing to be this famous. You go there, but why not do something where you see that it's an actual issue? We don't see, and this is the biggest thing too, real talk. Many people say she attaches her name to stuff that's already happening just for media clicks and views. Kanye said that whenever she's having issues with media, she's getting dragged in media. Kanye says she'll do anything in regards to when he's tripping out and he's going off. Kim will throw on her bathing suits. Her sisters will throw on her bathing suits. It's a distraction. And then he says, if the bathing suit doesn't work, she'll go in, she'll try and add her name to somebody in regards to criminal justice, or she'll go up to a school or blah, 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 blah. Watch. There's always a distraction and a shift. She may act like it don't matter in regards to this Taylor Swift thing, and it may not. But her mom had told her, you need to apologize. This is the biggest thing. I've said it. Kanye never should have went on stage in regards to Taylor. Kanye never should have called Taylor and said, let me add you to a song. Now we see that's why people are giving Kim and Kanye a side eye in regards to working with them. Real talk. We heard that in regards to Ty Dolla $ign. He was removed from alleged Coachella and they would not let him perform because he connected himself with Kanye. Okay, so let's get to this situation. Will Kanye finalize or finish this ideal concept? We never got a bank. He talks about stuff and doing stuff, and then he gets tired of it. He walks away. In regards to like he has a whole house that's in what wherever that house is. He thought about doing a project. Then he removed windows, and now that home is sitting, and people are probably like, we don't want to buy that house because we have to do so much to it. He gets himself into situations and then he pulls away. But if he goes through with this, people are going to continuously talk about the tapes, what and how. And this is the biggest thing. Yes, she's a billionaire, but are you respected in the industry and around people? Are they respected in the industry? Many people continue to call out the K's and the J's for copying people, shading people, being slightly rude or disrespectful, their dating history. As we see, the mom can be in a solid relationship for years and she's not dating around, but she expects Kim to date around. She expects Chloe to date around. She expects Kylie to date around. And Courtney is happy and married, but they threw shade in regards to her happiness. Now, whether Kylie is pregnant or not, many people talked about Kylie when she was younger, and she was saying, oh, I want to be a young mom. And the family was like, Kylie, slow down. You need to be in a solid relationship. How about getting married? How about having a boyfriend? And she was like, I just want to date. Now, I had said, I'm telling you, somebody watching my videos, I had said, why don't we ever see Travis with his children? 2 weeks ago, I finally saw a video of Travis and his children, which is a good thing. But if Kylie is, we barely see her and Timothy together anymore. We saw them for 1 month, maybe two. And they had to do their big reveal around Beyonce's birthday. That's why people are just saying it's spiraling, end of an era, seeking relevancy, PR team working overtime. It's just a lot. And people just want them to be good people, be in good relationships, and try not to copy people or take people's men. And if we see that, okay, we see that a guy is dating someone, then he dates someone else, then he dates a Kardashian. No, that's not what normally happens. The guy is dating someone, then he dates a Kardashian, and then they're being told that they're homeworkers. Why don't we see Chloe assisting Tristan in regards to Marley? Chloe wants Tristan to herself. She wants that storyline. And they love when Tristan cheats. They love when he's in the media. They love it. But they're always putting Kanye in the media, always. But Kanye puts himself in the media too. It's stuff that he does too. But this is the biggest thing. If he does do this, many people are now talking about Kim and Ray J in regards to what they did. Now, did you check out my video in regards to what the game said? The game said in his comments, he said it, I didn't. He was introduced to Kim by Ray J. The game went to Ray J's house and he was introduced to Kim, and Ray J said, "Go ahead, get her number." He said, "What?" He had said that Ray J and Kim was probably on the outs and they were ready to break up. And he said, "Go ahead, man, get her number." Wow. When guys don't care and they said, "Go ahead, dog, get her number," that's something interesting. Now, the game had said he dated Kim for 6 to 8 or 9 months, and then Kim started dating Reggie Bush. So she was probably dating Reggie Bush and the game around the same time. And then he said, the game said, he saw Reggie Bush going to her house. And then weeks later, she broke up with the game. She was probably trying to solidify if the relationship with Reggie Bush was going to work. That's what he said. Not my words. So if you didn't check out my video this week and last week in regards to the game, talking about the relationship with Kim, and he also talked about dating Chloe. He had said the girls don't mind dating around and dating each other men. They just want each other to be happy. It's not that, y'all. It's that they like a big package. Real talk. They like a big package, flat out. That is what it is. So the biggest thing is we're going to then talk about Kylie. Remember how they had said that Kylie might be expecting. She might be expecting. Remember how they had said in regards to the show, there was a man that stated that they were doing the show in a store, and he thought he noticed that Kylie might have been expecting a little, you know. But then other people said, "Oh, we've seen her in a bathing suit. She's not." The K's and the J's love to put out false information out there too, to get people talking about something else. Everyone, please like the video as you're coming in. It lets everyone know we're live. Please like the video, share, and also subscribe. So back to Kylie. Kylie, when Kim is going through a situation, Kylie will step in and try to help. Because remember, Kim was going through something, and that's when Kylie showed the picture of her son, and people were calling her out. It's like, you haven't showed your child in months. Now all of a sudden, Kim is going through XYZ. It might have been the Balenciaga thing. I think it was. And many people keep saying, why is Kim supporting Balenciaga in regards to the concern with the ad? And many people are saying, why are you supporting that? When you guys look into what Balenciaga was doing and selling in the ad, you'll understand it. So why is Kim supporting Balenciaga? So then Kylie showed a picture of her child. People are like, okay, why now? And then in regards to this situation, Kylie, people are trying to say she's preggo. And we really haven't seen, and they'll probably pop up together, Kylie and Timothy, maybe, maybe not. And then remember how I did a video in regards to Chris wants Kylie to they said Kris Jenner is meddling in Kylie and Timothy's life. But the biggest thing is we want to see the guys claim them. This is my girl. We're living together. We're together. This is my girl. Normally we hear rumors that they're dating, just like Kim and Odell. Odell never really came out and said it. They were just hanging out like Odell and Kim was friends. And then Odell got traded. Then Kim said she wanted to date and have a baby. And then, people were like, what's going on? Why is Trey Songz, Odell, and Justin hanging together? So then that was a little too much. So then we have, is Kylie pregnant? Yes or no? We'll see what happens in the next 9 months. Let's say it that way. Let's get to these other topics. We're going to talk about Kim Kardashian and Taylor Swift in regards to, she may act like she don't care, but people in the comments are going in and they're saying, how do you feel about the song? You know, did you kind of throw shade at Taylor while she was in her happy moment with regards to Travis Kelce? So Taylor was probably sick of it. She has a good guy. They seem happy. Taylor just did what she wanted to do. Then we have this situation. Let's get into Jeezy and Jeannie Mai. We're going to talk about this because Jeezy and Jeannie Mai, there's allegations that there's some concerns in regards to many different things. And I'm glad that it's a little blurry because there's words that I have to be cautious about anyway. There's reports in regards to if something transpired. And Jeezy saying, no, nothing happened. This was us out and about, and these alleged bruises are from her and myself getting injured. We were both alleged injured because it looked like she had had a bruise on her knee and he had had a bruise like on his foot. And then he showed the text message saying, babe, I have to wear dresses. Babe, you need to just be a little bit more careful. I don't think you understand your strength. So there's just a lot going on. Jeezy wanted that woman, right? I get why men say date women for 3 or 4 years, then get possibly married. Because we're seeing if you're only dating for a year or two and you get married, we constantly see people are getting a divorce. Well wishes to Jeezy and Jeannie Mai. He wanted that woman, he got that woman, and now he's going through divorce with that woman. But Jeannie told you what she liked. What? Did Jeannie not tell us what she liked? She did. She did. We heard what she said about dark meat and Freddie and all that. Go back and listen. Jeannie told us. So what wishes? This divorce is going to be interesting. What's going to transpire? Because at first he was seeking full custody. Then like 2 weeks later, he was saying, okay, let's do joint custody. He's saying Jeannie's hovering and won't let him spend quality time with their daughter like he like. There's a lot going on. A lot comes out when you're dating someone and then all of a sudden you're getting a divorce and what you then tell us what your concerns are. But you were just promoting his book. Oh, daddy has a book coming out. Oh, shake. And then you guys are getting a divorce and now, I don't like that he has this and there's just a lot going on. Well wishes to Jeannie Mai and Jeezy. Let's get to the next topic. Oh, wait. I'm not going to play the clip because I'm not trying to get in trouble. So at first I was like, what's going on in regards to Neo and his woman? What the recording was saying, they were in a bedroom and they were talking about friends saying the people he have around his cheering and the situationships that's around his cheering. The one thing that I can say, and the people that's around his girl, Neo, and whatever situation they got going on, and the parties. She called him a junior, and you can figure it out. So there's words I can't say. Even though I'm past 10 minutes, there's just words I can't say. Go over to the neighborhood talk, go over to the shade room, and listen to the whole video. Because at first I was like, well, what's her concerns? Oh, the recording tells us the concerns. The recording tells us the concerns. I don't want to play it here. I'm not trying to get in trouble. But is Neo problematic in regards to his relationships, in regards to trying to date so many people, and in regards to what are you utilizing? I can say it that way. The girl was recording him and saying, oh, you're calling the popos on me? Why don't you tell everybody the true person of who you are? Why don't you tell the community what a true person you are? Why don't you tell them the people you bring in? Why don't you tell them the situations you're putting our children in? Oh, I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But that's her comments. All comments are alleged. Now, was that really happening? We don't know. But the lady he was dating has put it out. Now, you have to remember, Neo just recently got a divorce, what, 2 or 3 years ago? Or last year? Whatever it was. He was married. And then he broke up with her and he started dating this young lady. And I don't know if he was dating this young lady and his wife at the same time, but there's just a lot going on with Neo. And I really need Neo to get it together because some of these men are not painted in a good light. It's like, what's really going on? What do you have going on? What is going on with some of these men? And then there's some men we don't hear anything about. They're good. They're working in the community. They love their wives. They're not cheating. They're not lying. They're not doing any Holly weird stuff. We don't hear a bunch of lawsuits going on. It's like, what is going on in people and their character? What is going on? But I wish Nia well. I really do. But yeah, she called him out today. So I just wanted to do a quick 1-2 in regards to different topics. We talked about Kim Kanye. We talked about Kylie, whether she is or isn't. But the biggest thing is we want to see the K's and the J's in healthy relationships. It seems as if the mom likes them to date around so they can stay relevant, be relevant, and keep changing a scenario every year. Dating this person will get me into this game. Dating this person will get me into movies and premieres. Dating this situation or having this situation will have me talked about in this way. We just want to see them in healthy relationships. And a lot of people definitely mentioned in the comments, we don't want to see their kids being added to their storylines. People are like, keep your kids out of it. Whatever y'all got going on, let the kids grow up and then make a decision on whether they want to be a part of the business or not. But adding them to shady storylines, people are saying, shame on them. Shame on Hulu for trying to give the kids a storyline. It's different if they're just having dinner and having a good time. No, that's not what's happening. That's happening. Kim is showing North biting an onion. And then she has North writing Chloe a note in regards to her dating life. And then Chloe says, oh, as talking to a man, I thought you wrote me this note. And she was like, no, I found out it wasn't that man, it was my niece. Then we see Kim shading North, trying to grab Chloe's glass in regards to her wine glass. They're giving them a storyline that don't paint these kids in a good light. That's why I talk about it. Then you have the kids going out on a trip with grandma, and they seem fearful that they're glad that Chloe's there, and they're running to her like the grandmother did something. It's not painting. They can do what they want. It's just not a good situationship. It's not. I will watch clips. That's what I'll do. But in regards to Kim and Taylor, we'll see what happens. Bible, I'm telling y'all, either this week, next week, or next month, she'll try and do something in regards to criminal justice, trying to get someone out of jail, trying to write a letter, or trying to go to the community, act like she's sitting down with prisoners and how's this prison? Are y'all eating good? Are y'all being treated right? It'll be something. Watch. I give Kim not a lot of time, but yeah, that's the Neo situation. Yeah, now that Kim is talking about different things, she's trending, and this is the biggest thing. If this is Taylor's friend, and Taylor's friend want to spill a little tea, go right ahead. But as you're spilling tea on Taylor, don't think she won't be gathering tea on Kim to only shake Kim in a little while. A true friend don't hook up with your enemy. A true friend don't try and, shade you and try and tell your business. But then a lot of times people won't care because that's an old you. That's an old situation. Right now, Taylor's winning. Taylor's winning with the good man. He has a good job. The team won. His family's getting different businesses. They're being painted in a good light, and this is the biggest thing. She's with a decent guy, and the K's and the J's want that. Travis Kelce is claiming Taylor. We want to see some of these men claim the K's and the J's. But not if they cheated, not if they lied, not if they're not taking care of their kids. We don't want that. But the biggest thing is we want to see them in healthy relationships. So if Kim is hanging out with Taylor's ex-best friend, go right ahead. Enjoy that. Because she's my ex-best friend for a reason. True friends, y'all stay together, y'all hang together, y'all do whatever y'all got to do, and everything's good. People that just shaded you or treated you, Taylor seems like a pretty cool person where she still has a lot of the old friends she's had. So whatever transpired with that, that's cool. That's cool. That record though, everybody's talking about that record and her title and how she threw shade. You know, Kim and Kanye should have never did what they did. Kanye should have never went on the stage. Kanye never should have tried to add her to the song. So now people are like, when he calls you, you better record it. And maybe certain situations you should be recording Kim or Kanye, but you might catch yourself in a situation because some states you can't record, and you got to tell people that you are recording them. So it's just kind of like people are kind of side eyeing Kanye and they're side eyeing Kim. It is what it is. Just that's what people are saying. Kim, they want her to be a good person. Kylie, they want her to be a good person. Chloe, they want her to stop following up under other men and dating them. But now they're saying they're focusing on building the next generation so that way they can retire early. That's what they're saying in the comments, everybody. That's what they're saying in the comments. But here nor there, what wishes to Taylor? I think Taylor, I wonder how long was she working on this music and the shade? Because I think a little shade was thrown Taylor way when she was in her happiest time with Travis Kelsey, and then Kim was trying to add herself to it. She do that. It's sad that Kim don't want other people to be happy in regards to trending. It's interesting. She'll try and add herself, and I said that. I've said that for 8 to 9 months. Kim will try and trend with people that are trending. Kim will try and add herself to a situation that don't have nothing to do with her. Whether she'll go to a concert, see you, take a picture. Whether she'll try and say, "Oh, I had the same outfit and we look similar," or "Oh, they'll have media say, oh, they must have got an inspiration from a K or a J." No, the K's and the J's don't even look like they looked 10, 15 years ago. But well wishes to Taylor. Many people want the best for the K's and the J's. They just want them to be good people to people in the industry, people that are in business, and to copy. Oh, check this out. I recently saw an interview with the person that created Good American because they'll make it look like it's just Chloe. No. I saw an interview with the lady from Good American. She spoke out and she talked about the concepts of Good American. Kim's not the only one in regards to her business either. So I'm wondering if the person she's in business with, if she's also a millionaire. But yes, baby, the person that created Good American did an interview recently and she talked about her concepts about Good American. So I don't know if she's thinking about removing Chloe or she's saying, okay, the K's and the J's is being, being talked about in regards to being friends with Diddy. And like I said, Diddy has not been charged with anything, so people can be friends with who they want to be friends with. Now, if there's any charges that come up in the next 4 months or 6 months, then that's going to be a different story. But it's interesting because I'm surprised the lady from Good American didn't have Chloe on the stage with her. Real talk. But here nor there, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Don't forget to like, to comment, and let me know how you feel about the topics in regards to Kim, Taylor Swift. Do you think Taylor was right in creating the song? Do you think it's right for Kim to hang out with the ex best friend? I mean, people will say she can hang out whatever she wants to hang out with. She could be with whoever she wants to be with. She could do whatever she wants to do. Let me know in the comments. Also, let me know in the comments how you feel about Kanye if he goes into the entertainment business. Are you surprised? Let me know in the comments. Are you surprised if Kanye goes into the entertainment business? Let me know in the comments. And how do you feel about Taylor Swift and Kim? Please like the video, you guys, as you're coming in. Please like the video, you guys, as you're coming in. Yeah, and then we talked about Kylie. 1, do you think Kylie's pregnant? 2, do you think Kylie's not pregnant? 3, do you think Kylie's trying to help Kim with media? 1, is Kylie pregnant? 2, if you don't think she's pregnant. Or 3, is Kylie trying to help Kim in regards to media? And sometimes they don't care about good press, bad press. They just want to be in the media. They want their name to be Googleable. Googleable. Google their name and it pops up. And remember back in the day when Kim pulled up her name and she's like, oh, my name was one of the most Googled this month. My name was the most, and I think that sticks with her. But here nor there, I'm wishing them well. Let's see what happens. Will Kim and this person work together? Will Kim try to do a shady project and make it seem like they're talking about Taylor in a book or in a commercial or, a project she works on? Is she going to try and shade Taylor down the line in the next 6 to 8 months? 1, will Kim try to do something in regards to criminal justice in the next week, 2 weeks, or next month because her name is not trending in a good way. Then there's the OJ thing, how their name was brought in regards to the OJ Simpson situation. Because remember, Kris Jenner was really cool with Nicole, RIP Nicole. Now OJ has passed. People are trying to add Chloe's name to OJ, trying to state that that's Chloe's father. I don't know. But many people talked about Chloe did not want to take a full paternity. They had showed some things in regards to like Chloe's chart, and I don't know if that was true or not because Kim's and Courtney showed something, and then Chloe's was a slightly different because you gotta remember the mom birthed her. The mom birthed her, but then people are talking about Courtney's children. Are all those children alleged? Alleged. People are bringing up a bunch of things about Courtney. It's all Courtney's children Scott's. The first one and the one that looks like Justin. I don't know. Courtney's basically said those are Scott children, so we have to believe that those are Scott children. So there's just a lot of alleged comments going on about Courtney, Scott, Kylie, Timothy, Kanye in regards to his adult, him trying to go into the adult content. But yeah, like the video, you guys, as you coming in. Please like the video as you're coming in, and lets everyone know we're live. And also, please subscribe. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Everyone, have a great day. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful. Bye, everybody.